Hey, it's Dorley and welcome to my channel and welcome to my creative life. I'm working on a 2-page layout spread and this is Christmas of 2023. So I bought some stickers from Echo Park. They had a big sale and I've started noticing that I don't necessarily need all the kits because I have so much patterned paper. So I bought the sticker sheet. It's called Happy Holidays, obviously Christmas. And then I just kind of went through my own paper and created a kit to go with it. So I was at a scrapbooking crop, and so I brought that kit with me. So I'm just using what I brought. Now I have lots of pictures. This is Christmas Eve actually, when it's just us at the house. And this one right here is my 3 kids. And I trimmed them down just a little bit because even though I could have kept the 4x6s, I just felt like I wanted to have them tilted and it just wouldn't have fit. So what I did is I've done this layout before, and basically it's a 6x12 on the bottom of that left-hand side and then just a little 4x6 on that bottom left corner on this side that I just moved across. So instead I cut one pattern paper, this teal color, at 4x12, and then I cut that pink with the red trees at 2. So that's still a 6x12 total, but it gave me a little bit or an opportunity to use a lot of this pattern paper that I had brought. So I did the same thing for that 4x6 side over on the right hand page, but now it's a, let's see, 4x4 and then a 2x4. Yeah, you'll see in just a minute. You get it. So everything just matches and it flows over. So I really like this particular layout because I can put tons of pictures, and that's why I keep using it. Now, I don't know, is that something you do? Do you follow your previous sketches or copy different spreads? I mean, it's a time saver for sure, and you definitely don't have to think very much about it. I did decide to mat each of these photos. So originally I was just going to do the middle one, but I don't know about you if you've got multiple kids. My kids always joke that, oh, the baby, well, he's not the baby, he's the youngest son. He's the favorite. So I felt like if I would have just layered his or matted his, everybody would have just been like, oh, of course you matted that one. So I went ahead and mat all 3, but you see how I trimmed those pictures down, and I am able to have all 3 of these pictures with the mat and still have them a little wonky and kind of fun. So I was really happy that I did cut off just a 1/4 inch on each of those. So they were 3 1/4. And, you know, it's to me, it makes a huge difference, even though I only cut a little bit of the picture off and it didn't take away anything from the photos. So pretty much just adhered all that for now. Usually when I'm at a crop, I will just do photos and kind of background paper because then I do all my embellishing at home. I did bring that sticker sheet, like I mentioned before. So I wanted to use the sticker sheets pretty much for the entire thing as far as embellishments. I did end up taking it home, and I created a title with my Cricut, which I'll show towards the end of this video. Now, again, I had to trim it a little bit. It always surprises me that you buy a 12x12 piece of paper. These pictures are supposed to be 4x6. So if you add a 4-inch pattern paper and then 2 4-inch photos, they should hit or sit on the page perfectly, but no, I always have to trim it down a little bit. Now that little picture that I just showed you, I cut it down to 4x4, but it's a little bit smaller than 4x4. I originally was just going to place it right up on top of, well, here, and then I decided to move it down a little bit, and you'll see me do that in just a second because I thought it added a little bit more interest and kind of let it stand out a little bit. Not that it needed to, but it is a smaller size photo. So with these 2 spreads, I got 8 photos total, which I love. I love doing multi-photo layouts because, first of all, I take a lot of photos and I do want them to be scrapbooked. And instead of doing like 3, 4, or maybe more layouts, I really just want to do 1 2-page spread when I can. Now, I am learning over the years. I'm truly trying hard not to just take tons of pictures, especially for something like this. Now, I know that sounds random because it is Christmas, it's a holiday, and we all get together. But, in the past, I would just take, like 5 or 6 pictures of, my daughter opening presents, maybe 5 or 6 of, each of my kids. And, after a while, you're like, okay, we're basically just sitting in the exact same position, unwrapping presents. Now, we do have traditional presents that we purchase every year, or I should say my husband and I purchase for the kids every year. So I like to take pictures of those because it just kind of reminds us of those traditions. And so, just something to think about. If you don't necessarily have to take all the photos, but I did want, of course, one of each of the kids, my husband, my daughter-in-law, and the granddaughters. Now, my oldest granddaughter isn't here on Christmas Eve. She always comes Christmas Day and spends the whole day with us. And then we'll have plenty of pictures at that time. So here I am right now. I'm just going to that sticker sheet and I'm just going to start loading these pages up. Now, the part of the sketch on that right side, which I was just pointing at, you put a little something in that middle where the 4 pictures connect. So I just grabbed that door or the doors, and I thought as long as I use the doors and like throughout the spread, then they would match, because it's kind of odd, I think, to have doors, but they're decorated for Christmas, and I know that's the reason why they're on the sticker sheet. But normally, unless I was talking about a door, I guess I wouldn't think about putting doors on my scrapbook layouts. But I'm just having so much fun. These stickers are so cute, and I love the color combination because there is some red and green, but there's also blue, there's pink, there's teal, and so I really wanted to incorporate those colors within these pages. So that's why you see the Christmas trees. It's pink paper with the red Christmas trees. That teal kind of looks like a stitched paper, and then I had the dark blue or navy blue for the cardstock pieces. So again, I think I'm done. I like the Merry Christmas, but you know what? This isn't even Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. So I decided to do a title, like I mentioned before, with my Cricut, and I just put Christmas Eve with family, which perfectly describes what's going on here. So I'm just going to really quick use some liquid adhesive to put all this together. The letters are pretty thick, so that's why I just cut them out. Sometimes I'll do print then cut because it's a lot easier. And you could see there where I removed the sticker that it pulled off some paper as well, but I'm going to cover it and nobody's going to know except for you and I because we watched this video and because I made it. So once I adhere everything down, I'm pretty much done. I am going to add some journaling on the right page, and I'm going to use strip journaling, which I love. I know if you are a follower or a subscriber of mine, you know that I use a strip journaling. I just love it. I think it gives a little quirky look. And I also do box ones, so you know me, I'm all over. But I just love the way it looks, and I hope you agree. But this video or this layout really was a quick one to put together, mostly because, like I said, I reused a sketch or a design, so I didn't have to do a whole lot of thinking. And really, the stickers are what give this the personality, and I love these stickers. They're so cute. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any questions or comments. I love reading comments, and I appreciate all the comments. I post at least 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking. I do like to create different crafts, so sometimes you'll see just other videos for just whatever it is I'm creating in the Command Center, which is the name of my craft room, and also my blog. I'm just really quickly writing some kind of basic journaling, just how much I appreciate that the kids really enjoy being together and giving each other gifts. And even though I know the season is not about gift giving, but they really like giving each other gifts. And I just love that that's part of how they've always been since they were little, because they truly want to gift their siblings and nieces. So anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Like I mentioned, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of any of my videos. And again, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Cardstock from my stash. I think I got it from Cut Cardstock. Pattern paper just from my stash. I don't even know where. I just was grabbing colors I thought matched. Again, stickers from Echo Park. Super cute, super fun. I do add another sticker right there over that I was just pointing on, right to the left of that Fa La La La. This sticker sheet is really fun. I mean, there's all these kind of retro looking, but really fun, bright colors. So thank you again for watching. I truly appreciate it, and have a great day. Bye.